Where we at? Where we at, y'all? Come on, vertical live stream. All right, y'all. Well, let me see if I'm gonna try to get some people up in here. I know it's been a long time. Ain't dropped no content, no activity on YouTube. But it's about that time. We gotta get back on it. All right, y'all. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. All right. For those of y'all who are new to my channel or not familiar with me and my content, welcome, right? But for those of y'all who have been around for some time and a while, as y'all can tell from the title, all right? You know, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Your boy was locked away, all right? I was incarcerated. Got into some shit, y'all. And I had to go away for a little bit. It is what it is, you know. It's done and did with now. And quite frankly, I ain't had the motivation, or you know, I ain't had no type of motivation to want to get on YouTube and even do it anymore, right? But I'd be damned if I'm just gonna let it all just go to waste, right? I put a lot of hard work into this. But it's just basically like a little update, all right? I'm just letting all my people know, all my subscribers, all the ones who's been around, been rocking with me, supporting me. I was put away, y'all, all right? I had to go do a little bid. And nothing to be proud of. I'm not trying to glorify it, not trying to, it's embarrassing, right? Like, I'm ashamed. At this point in my life, at this age, like, I'm a father. Shit's embarrassing, all right? But we're just gonna be real. Keep it transparent here, right? I had to go away and do a little bid, all right? But that's behind me now. It's all in the past. And man, I tell you what, I come home and the shit show just, it don't stop, y'all. The shit's just even worse, right? Shit's crazy. The shit's crazy. Everything that's going on, all the shit that's happening, all the, you know, quote unquote conspiracies that continue to take place, all the psyops, all the bullshit, right? It doesn't stop. It never stops. But like I said, I wanted to come tap in, come shoot the shit with y'all a little bit, and let y'all know where I've been, and you know why it is that I have not been on here doing any type of content, right? Now don't get me wrong, I could have did content from behind the walls, right? But I was being watched, like they were watching the shit out of me, right? They'd have been able to pinpoint it, know exactly where it was coming from, who it was, and it would have been easy to be able to figure out it was me, right? They knew I had a YouTube channel. They already knew that I used to do content, right? They knew all this. They'd have busted up in my shit, took the phone. I'd have got in more trouble. It'd have been bad, right? So I wasn't really trying to do that. Plus, I wasn't trying to start no problems or start no type of drama for myself while being in there, right? I was already dealing with enough bullshit while being in there. So, YouTube wasn't going to be another one that I was trying to do as well. Would have been cool though, right? Take y'all behind the scenes a little bit, show y'all bullshit that, people have to live and go through when they're in there. Hi, how are you? Hey, what's going on? What's up, BKC? What's going on with you? I appreciate you being here. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, please do so now. If you wouldn't mind tapping the like, helping your boy out, getting me in the algorithm. Nick, what's up, bro? What's going on with you, man? Said hi, daughter to the moon. What's going on? I see you. I see y'all. So, just to reiterate, I'm as y'all can tell from the title, I'm just letting my people know on YouTube that, I was away for a while. I got into some shit and I had to go do a little bit, alright? Again, nothing to be proud of, alright? Ain't nothing that anybody should want to be doing, doing time, alright? Being in prison, like the shit is whack, alright? The shit is whack, y'all. I'm not just saying it to try to, I just keep it real with my people and let y'all know, and it's where I've been, y'all. YouTube is still something that I really, really have a passion for and that I want to continue doing. Kev, what up, homie? I see you, bro. I see you. I have to go. Have a good night. But all right, you too. You have a good night. You be safe out there. Shit's crazy out here, right? But like I said, y'all, I had to go away for a little bit. But I'm home now. I'm free. I ain't got to worry about no type of being on parole or nothing like that, right? Like I'm free and clear. You ain't gonna get me no more. That's it, y'all. As some of y'all may have known, if y'all follow my channel for a while. Again, not proud of this, right? But this wasn't my first time in the system, right? Your boy's been in the system a couple times, and I tell you, man, the shit is sad. The shit really is sad. I got years of my life wasted being behind them walls, behind being locked up on some bullshit, right? Ain't nobody to blame but myself, right? I don't always make the best decisions. Keep it real. I was trying to be a boss, right? I wanted to go out there and do big things, make shit happen. My neighbor came over today and asked me to help him around his 37 sheep, so I said, sure, 40. I feel you, green grenades. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, right? Make sure you tap the 3 little buttons on the top of the screen on the right, click it, and then click the like button. One for all the sheep, alright? Anyway, some of y'all may know if y'all been following my channel, this wasn't my first rodeo, alright? I've been in the system too many times, alright? Shit is not cool, y'all. God bless you. Hey man, seriously, just know people love you and stay strong. Well, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all the love, all the support. I really do. It may not really seem like it, but it means a lot. Even from people that I've never met, strangers, right? Because all of us here are like-minded. If y'all following my channel and y'all watch my content, we're all like-minded, right? Don't want to sound egotistical or try to brag, but we're not followers, right? We don't conform to society's rules, and we're not trying to live in that bullshit, right? We're trying to break free from this shit. Trying to break free from this government, from being slaves, from being in this system that is corrupted and controlled by people who should not be in control, right? But don't worry, y'all. The revolution's coming. It's still gonna happen. Best believe your boy's gonna be on the front lines, and I'm gonna see all of y'all there. It's gonna happen. I don't know when, but shit, it's gotta happen. As long as you come out the trenches with wisdom, life's possibility still having life to keep your head up. Well, I appreciate that, daughters of the moon. keep your head up. Blessings will come. Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. One thing I know, I'm home with my babies, with the wife, and ain't no better feeling than that, right? Because I tell you what, whenever, man, when you got to get put away from your family, that's the worst part of doing time, right? Of being locked up, being in the system. For me personally, that's the worst, that's the hardest part about it, is being away from my babies, my loved ones, right? All the other shit, it's nothing. Like I said, I've been in the system several times, right? So not proud of it, but I know how to do time. I know how to go in there, keep my head down, do what I got to do, stay out the way. I know how to do time, but I will never know how to be away from my family. That shit is hard, y'all. That shit is hard. Ain't none of it worth it. It's not, right? I know that I gotta go ahead and do right, do legal shit, right? Whether that means working labor job, busting my ass, doing something like that, right? Whatever that means, right? I know I gotta do it. I can't be out here trying to live fast, make that fast money. Yeah, it's good for a while. Sometimes it has its ups, but it never it never paid off, right? It hasn't paid off for me yet. We say fuck the system. We're gonna show that. Let's not hide that one. You 100%. We don't want to hide that man. You right, bro. Fuck the system. We not with it. I'm not with it. Let me tell you what. Shit that I found out while being incarcerated this last go around. I am on an FBI watch list. Department of Defense watch list, right? They know about my channel. They know about my YouTube. They know about the shit I be saying, what I be talking about. They know. They be watching. And keep it real, I don't care. I don't give a shit, right? My stance don't change on that. I'm standing on that 100%. I stand behind that. Fuck the system. We all here because we're tired of this shit. We're tired of this shit, right? So, I still have hope deep down inside that we will have this revolution to where the people go back and take this shit back, all right? From all these punk ass cops, all these corrupt politicians, all these people who are in control that we put in control, right? We allow them to do this shit. Not no more. This shit's gotta stop. It's gonna stop, right? It's gonna stop. We'll break the chains from our oppressors. Real talk. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, bro. I promise you, it's gonna happen. And whether that means we doing it for ourselves and for the next generations, like how I'm raising my children. Well, my children are gonna be, they're gonna be beasts, right? I got 2 sons and a daughter. My sons are gonna be beasts. They're gonna be a problem. The system is not gonna want to deal with the generation of children that I'm raising, right? Because we ain't having it. We're not having it. Shit's gotta stop, y'all. My guy back, Mike. What's good with you, bro? Yeah, man, I'm back, bro. And I know one thing. I keep looking at my YouTube channel in the studio, the analytics every day. I seen all the numbers going down, and I'm like, damn, man. All these years and all this fucking work I put into this channel, I cannot just let it go. I can't, right? The whole plan was to have a channel with big numbers, be monetized, making nice passive income while not having to go out there and slave for the system, right? Being able to do this and make a way for my family legal, right? Doing it legit. But, I fell short. I will fall short. The boy kept getting into shit, doing things that ultimately got me caught up and got me put back into the system, right? I know one thing, that's it. People I might have said it before, that was it. This was the last one. I can't do it. It won't happen again, right? Because if I get in trouble or I do some other type of shit like that shit, they're gonna put me under the jail. Like, I won't be able to get out. I'm not getting out if I fuck up again, right? So I ain't got no choice now but to just do shit the right way, all right? And this YouTube, it's got to do something, all right? I'm gonna go ahead and work a legit job, do things legally, and continue just grinding on this YouTube, and so it can pay off, so I can still live how I want to live. Because it's gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and front. I want the finer things in life. I do. I want all the name brand things, as shallow as it fucking sounds, right? Like, I like it. I like them things, right? I want the big old beautiful house. I want the big old. I want. I want the Range Rover. I want the Escalade, right? I want the four wheelers, the ATVs on acres of land, where I can go out there with my children and do whatever I want, whenever I want. Where I got the type of money where I could just tell anybody and everybody, fuck you, right? I want that fuck you money. Now, I kept trying to get it in a way that I shouldn't have, because all it did was just take years away from me, from my life. And like, man, I can't do that again, yo. I can't do it. It really is embarrassing, to sit here and be like, damn, like, man, I went back to prison, yo. Again. But shit is sad, yo. No facts, that 9 to 5 shit is stressing us out, man. Man, that's 9 to 5. That shit is bullshit, right? And it ain't got nothing to do with me being lazy, right? Cause I'm gonna keep it a buck. I ain't lazy at all. Like, I'll bust my ass and work outside in the sun, just like these illegal immigrants be coming over here. Now I can work the same way, right? But I don't have to, right? I don't have to do that shit. I'm not an illegal immigrant, right? I'm too smart for that shit. I can be utilized for different things. I bring different shit to a company. But at the end of the day, I don't want to work and bust my ass and clock in for somebody else, for someone else's company, to make them money, right? That's just not what I'm with. That's not what I'm trying to do. I have to. I gotta make a way in the meantime, right? So I gotta suck it up, and I have to do it. But the shit don't stop. The gold doesn't stop, y'all. All right, it don't stop. Y'all gonna be able to see the journey along the way, right? Of another person on YouTube that we're strangers, but y'all gonna see. I ain't gonna stop with this shit, y'all. I'm gonna make my YouTube pop, and I'm gonna get it to where I got that million subscribers, making that big money. See them super chats, all that bullshit, right? All of it. Yeah, I want it. I don't sit here and lie to y'all. I'm just gonna do it for it's just for. Yeah, I like doing it. But the fuck, I can get paid from doing this? You goddamn right I want to get paid from doing it. That's badass. People lie to y'all. They sit there and tell you that they don't want to get paid, and that's crazy, right? That's crazy. But like I said, y'all tapping in, and y'all can see that I ain't posted. I ain't been on. Your boy got into some trouble and had to go away. All right. We don't really have to get into all the details of it, right? Because facts, bro. Exactly. Never stop. NT18. Oh man. Oh, Big Nick. What's up, bro? My screen name has changed. YouTube killed my channel. It's a new one. Man, bro. I know that you battle. I know. NT18. Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. I think you're the first mod that's popped up, man. I didn't think any of them were still there. But damn, Nick. Yeah, if you just coming in here now, I'm just, updating everybody and filling them in and letting everybody know I fucked up, man. And I had to go away. Unfortunately, again, right? I had to go away. And I wasn't able to post. I wasn't able to do no YouTube, nothing like that, right? But I'm home now. I finally feel like I'm mentally okay to be able to sit here on YouTube and do this shit now, because, man, I've been home for a little over a month, right? But I sat here and tried getting on and doing live, and I'm like, man, I can't do this shit no more. I'm glad you're back, bro. I appreciate it, man. I was shutting down my PC to go to bed, and I get a notification from you. You probably thought it was you was being pranked, huh? It was ain't no way Conspiracy University fucking posting nothing. Ain't no way. You back. That's all that counts right now. Yeah, most definitely, man. I'm home. I guess you could say, right? Learning the lesson or whatever it was. I always knew. I knew what I was. I always knew what I was doing when I was doing it, and it wasn't right. I always knew, right? I have such a hatred for the system, for this world we live in, right? That I guess I thought that I was going, I guess, take a shortcut or, do something to where I was going to just make it happen and make a way for me and my family, but it didn't work, right? It didn't work. I'm smart enough to know, and I'm smart enough to be able to do things legally and make shit happen, right? It's going to be a longer, harder road, but I'm going to have to do it, right? Because I'll tell you what, I can't do it again, battle. I cannot go back and do this shit again. I can't. This shit's just, man, it ain't something for any of the youngsters or any of the people who thinking that, man, that shit, being in prison is like the lamest, like the wackest, lamest shit. Like it's embarrassing. Ain't nothing cool about it. It don't make you look cool. It don't make you look hard. The shit is lame. It is whack. All right. Like that ain't who I am. That's not me, right? Like that's not who I am. Like I used to be a nerd. Like I'm telling y'all, real talk to everyone listening. I was a nerd growing up, right? I was a nerd. Your boy graduated valedictorian from high school. Like I was a nerd. But I don't know what happened, right? Like I don't know what happened. I guess I used my intelligence to try and do shit that was illegal. And although at times it worked, right? Like I did succeed different times. I was able to make a lot of money. But at the end of the day, it never ever paid off, right? It never paid off. I'd do anything to take it all back and get all the years that I lost in the system, to get those years back, to be able to do that, get them back and put my time and energy into something more productive, where I was out raising my family, doing what I'm supposed to do as a man, right? That's being cool to me, right? That makes you look like a cool ass dude, taking care of your family and handling your business, all right? Because I tell y'all, man, you think it's cool to go to jail? You think you're gonna do some shit and go to jail? It ain't for everybody, y'all. Some people thrive in that shit. Some people like it. Some people in there really like that shit. They like being locked up. I can't do it, y'all. I cannot do it. That shit is just, man, it's whack. It's hard. It's depressing. I caught stomach ulcers. Had my hair falling out and shit. You think I want to go having to see loved ones in visitation with busted lips and black eyes, knots on my head and my face and shit, like them having to leave and knowing that, damn, we have to let him go back in there. We can't take him home, and he's in there going through some shit like crazy. This shit is not cool, y'all. It ain't cool at all. And there was a couple times where I thought about, because I had access to smartphones and stuff like that, right? So I'm like, man, maybe I should start trying to jump on YouTube from in here, right? But I'll tell y'all, man, I found out a lot of shit, y'all. I found out a lot of shit about how these people have me on these watch lists. These people knew about my channel, knew about the things I'm talking about. So apparently, if you're somebody who has some type of voice out here on social media, who is able to gather thousands and thousands of people to bring them together, and once you start talking that revolution talk, and talking that bucking the system shit, and if you can catch a wave and get people to follow you and listen to you, they know, and they don't like that, all right? They not trying to have it. But like I said, that shit don't stop. I stand on that still. I will continue to stand on it, all right? That don't stop, that don't change, yo. This system, this whole entire political system, the government, everything, shit's gotta come down, and we gotta take our country back. We gotta get what's ours, all right? I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't have the details. I just know I will be on the front lines. I will be one of the higher ranking soldiers in that battle, leading the way for our people, for my children and their children to be able to live in a beautiful, peaceful society where we're not slaves, all right? Where we don't have a bunch of corruption and just foul, nasty, sick, perverted shit that happens to the children, right? To women, to just anybody, right? We ain't having it. And you think it's too late to turn yourself around at 26, 27, 28 if you're not on the right track? Man, bro, I'm 37, bro. I'm 37, right? And like I said, this wasn't my first rodeo, right? Like, and it's never too late, bro, right? Like, it's never too late. And just keeping it real, it's made me the person that I am today, right? And I don't know if I had to, or it was something that was just, I was destined to have to go through this shit. I was gonna have to do it, right? Like, if that's what it was, then I'm just gonna accept it, right? But it's never too late, bro. It's never too late. It starts with you understanding in your mind by yourself. Fuck what anybody else talking about. Fuck what anybody else talking about, bro. But nobody else is gonna be in there doing the time with you. Nobody, right? Nobody gonna be. It's all about, as a man, you gotta know it in your heart, in your spirit. Yay, I can't do this shit, right? Like, I gotta switch it up. I gotta change. It don't matter what age you are. You're never too late, bro. It's never too late, right? Sometimes it just takes a little longer, and some of us have to go through some shit before we figure it out, right? Like, I'm still learning how to be a man, yo. I ain't ashamed to admit that, right? I didn't have a father in my life growing up. I didn't have a male role model, a male figure, lacing me up, showing me what a man's supposed to. I ain't had that to look up to, or I didn't know what it was. So I still fall short today, right? To this day. But I know what's right in my heart. I know what's wrong. I know how I want to live, and I know how I want my children to live. And it ain't never too late, bro. Never. I know you're getting 26, 27, 28. Those are the years that, man, we should be, as men, those are our prime years, right? We should be tearing shit up, right? Making boss moves. You got a family, raising them, making big money, financial stability, having all the nice things, taking trips, doing all that shit, right? That's what life's all about, right? Being with your family and your loved ones and having all those experiences with them, right? That's what it's all about for me, personally, right? That's what it's all about, man. I've always wanted to be a father for as long as I can remember. And now that I have it and I'm a father, how can I be such a dumbass to just fuck it up, right? It's crazy. But you gotta make it happen, bro. And as a man, we gotta say fuck what everybody else talking about. Who gives a shit what people think, what society's gonna tell you, what your family's gonna tell you. It don't matter who. If it's your closest family or your relative, it doesn't matter. Because you're living for you, and you gotta make it right for yourself, bro. Nobody else can make that happen for you, right? Nobody. Yeah, people can give you advice and you can take it. People you respect and all that, take it with a grain of salt. But at the end of the day, you gotta do it for yourself, man. I'll tell you one thing, bro. I don't know if you've ever been incarcerated or in a prison system. That's something you don't want to do, man. You don't. That shit is, man. I'm out here in Texas, y'all. All right, like, I'm out here in Texas, so having to go back to that shit and deal with all the politics, and like having to be like, damn, man, I gotta be a fucking savage animal again, or I gotta be like, I gotta turn into a whole different person, and just, the shit's sickening, y'all. It's sickening. If y'all can see the day-to-day lives of how these people live, the fucking ignorance. Like, right, like I'm, I'm a young Hispanic male, right? So obviously I have to go to a certain site or a certain group while being incarcerated, right? And like I said, I'm not trying to brag or doing like that, but I feel like I'm better than that. I'm smart. I'm way too smart to be in there with these fucking idiots. Yo, I would sit back and listen to these fools when they having meetings and the type of shit that they're saying and the type of shit that they're doing. And I would think to myself, these motherfuckers have got to be some of the most dumbest, just ignorant, stupid ass people. Like, y'all gotta hear the type of shit that just happens, that goes on in there. Like this shit's crazy, y'all. It's crazy, man. It really is fucking crazy. For one, not everybody, in my opinion, I don't feel like everybody deserves to be put away into the prison system like that, right? Like, I didn't commit those type of fucking heinous crimes, right? I ain't never hurt no children. I've never hurt no women. I've never done no type of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like that's right anyway. You know what I mean? There should be different ways or something. I don't feel like that. The people who do that crazy shit, the sickos, the people who murder, rape, and do all this shit to children, yeah, they should be locked away somewhere and put them in there like fucking animals, right? But don't mix everybody. All of us gotta do. Everybody has to go in there. Man, look, the shit is crazy, y'all. The entire system, the prison system, how it's run, especially here in Texas, the shit is crazy, man. You'd be surprised when I tell y'all, in prison, I've seen the most talented, I mean fucking talented people that I've ever seen or met in my life, where I'm just like, damn, dude, this is fucking crazy. And I mean every type of talent you can think of. Like, I mean, I've had people where where I've been cellies or neighbors with someone who can just sing, right? And I'm bored at night, I'll go over there and hit the man, hey, sing something for me, like Trey songs, right? Sing this song, sing something, and just because I would sit back and just like, man, how in the fuck are you in here and you have a voice and you sing like that, right? People who play sports, basketball, right? People who can draw, people who can just do all kinds of crazy, man. The most talented people in the world are in prison, just wasting their lives away, right? The shit is crazy. It really is crazy, man. You can go in there. I'm sure record companies can go in there and find the next big star if they wanted to, y'all. It really is y'all be surprised the shit that these people know how to. They got the best engineers in the world in prison, right? They got the best engineers in the world. Y'all got to see the way these motherfuckers make tattoo guns and how they make them run, how they make them go. That shit it's fucking insane, y'all. It is insane. You wouldn't believe it until you see it. You'd be like, well, I'll be damned. This is how in the fuck you're making that tattoo gun run. It crazy, y'all. The jail and prison system is messed up. Yeah, man. It is fucked up. It's real fucked up. And like I said, there's some people who do deserve to be behind them bars in them fucked up situations, right? But not people, like there's a lot of people who go back all the time because they're just drug addicts, right? They can't help themselves. They get back on drugs, they go out there, do stupid shit, start stealing, go back to prison all the time, end up losing their life to the fucking system, right? Me, myself, I was doing these fucking dumb type of crimes, right? I guess you can call them, what are they? What type of crimes am I doing? White collar crimes, right? Like, I was trying to do shit where, I could have potentially ended up on American Greed type shit, right? And we shouldn't be put into these prison systems along with all of the murderers and the rapists and the pedophiles and the sick ass people like that. They shouldn't do that, right? But they don't give a shit, right? It's all a business. It's all a business. They don't give a shit. It's all a business, y'all. And I'll tell you, it really will fuck your head up going into one of these places. Like, it really will fuck your head up, because you either gonna have to get with the program and man up, or if you don't, you're gonna have a really, really, really hard, terrible fucking time, right? So whenever you do man up, and you have to get your mind right and mentally prepare yourself, you're never the same again, right? Like you're never the same again. And it ain't right. The shit ain't cool. I did it to myself. I know that, right? I did it to myself, but the shit ain't cool, man. It's really not. And I just tell y'all, man, it's not something that y'all want. It's not some place that y'all want to be. It's really not. If I had it my way, we tear the entire fucking prison system down. The entire government shit has to come down, and we redo everything from all over. We redo everything, right? All of us American people all should have a vote and a say on how this shit's gonna go, how it's gonna be ran, what happens, right? Like, it should. We ain't no more. We fucking these elected officials or these people who are put into fucking power to keep making these decisions for us. That shit's gonna have to stop. It's gonna stop, y'all. It's gonna stop. We can't have this shit anymore. They out of control. You, Super Slide, my God, my boy, what's up with you, bro? I see you, man. It's a dirty business, man. It's dirty, battle. It's dirty, man. Yes, sir. I can't stand the child molester. Those are some of the worst ones, man. But when I tell y'all that it's becoming more and more normalized, all right? And I mean this in a way that, okay, like, I'm 37, right? So I don't know, I wasn't fucking doing time in Texas prisons in the fucking 90s and shit, right? But I have an older brother, and I have uncles, older, who was doing time. And in these eras back then where it was a lot worse, right? It was different, where they didn't tolerate that shit, where you wasn't gonna be walking in general population having that type of fucking case. Man, this shit is a joke. It's a joke. When I tell you that there's people in there who have them type of cases, who are they're gang banging, right? They're running with people, and it's known and it's open. Hey, or this person has this or whatever. The shit is becoming like it's just normal, y'all. Of course, it's all by design, right? This is what the shit was meant to fucking happen, right? That's what they wanted, but it's happening. The shit is normal, y'all. It's normal. There ain't no type of righteousness. There ain't no type of fucking integrity. Like, it's crazy, man. It really is crazy. The way this shit is, like, it's crazy, y'all. These people are more concerned about what your affiliation is over if you have a fucking sick case or you did something to a child. Like, these people walk around, and like, let's not get it twisted here. Like, I'm not no fucking. I was in there doing my thing, trying to stay out the way, right? So if I see, I'm not finna run over there and fucking going, I'm finna beat this. That's not what I'm finna do, right? Because I'm not gonna do that. Now, in certain situations or something, it's different. But just to go up there and thinking like, no, everyone's cool with it. It's all right. They're cool with it. We have people who are affiliated. These motherfuckers have boyfriends in there, right? Like the punks, like the gay people, right? Or you got quote unquote the trans people. Like you got the men in there with tits and shit, right? And you be seeing like hardcore just gangbangers, right? Some of these people who have like rank and like people who are speaking for certain groups. And these motherfuckers have boyfriends. They'd be kicked up on the bunk together, eating a snack and shit, holding hands. And whenever nighttime and they put that shit, the shit is sick, y'all. It's fucking sick. It is sick, man. But what can I say, y'all, right? Like, nobody put me there. I put myself there. I know that, right? I know that. But I'm just telling y'all that this shit is sick. And it ain't no place that none of y'all want to fucking be, y'all. Nobody, man. What state are you in, sir? I'm in Texas, man. I'm in Texas, and unfortunately, the Texas Department of Criminal Justice System is fucked. Man, it is fucked. It really is fucked. And it's fucked because it's hard for someone like myself because of my age range. My age range, right? I'm 37 now. Because I'm Hispanic, right? I can't just go in there and put my head down and stay out the way, right? Like I can't. You would think like, oh, I'm just gonna go in there, do my time. I'm not gonna bother nobody or whatever. I'm not gonna get into that shit. That ain't gonna happen here in the Texas prison system, bro. Like it's not. Like, damn, like I can't even count on, like having a fight and shit. I got my ass whooped a couple times, right? I ain't gonna front, like I got my ass whooped a couple times. You think I wanna sit there like I'm a big dude, like I'm with the shits, right? Like, yeah, I've whooped whooped a couple asses before, but then when you get your ass whooped as a man, you know how that shit feels when you get your ass whooped as a man. Like, God damn, this shit is savages. They got us like animals in there, y'all. This shit is. I'm not allowed to go in there and keep my head down and do my time and stay out the way, right? It's impossible. Something was gonna come up, and it did, and it fucking happened, right? And like that feeling of having to go to visitation, and see my loved ones with my fucking face, fucking not black, knotted up, lit, like that shit is fucking heartbreaking, y'all. Seeing my loved ones cry because they can't do nothing about it. They can't come in there like, hey, you on your own, right? You fucked up. You put yourself in there. But man, having to see my mom cry the way she would cry and shit when it'd be time to leave and like you know what I'm saying? Like I put my mom through that shit, right? Like I put my wife, I did that, right? I fucked up. And that shit really is some of the most heartbreaking shit that I've ever experienced in my life, y'all. And not because of what's going on. Like I'm again. I don't try to brag. I can handle myself. I can take care of myself in any fucking. I will adapt in any environment and situation, right? I didn't want to have to adapt now, but I will. It's more about what I put my family through and the shit that I like. That shit is crazy, y'all. It's fucking sad. And man, hopefully, we're still going to have the motherfucking revolution now. Alright? I know why all of y'all here. I know why all of y'all watch my content. Y'all subscribe to my channel. Because deep down inside right here, we all feel the same way. Alright? We all feel the same way. And enough's enough. We tired of this shit, right? We tired of it. But the game won't let you. Man, it won't battle. Not for me. It won't for me. Like I'm not a. I don't fucking gang bang, right? I'm not a fucking thug. Like I was a fucking autistic nerd in school, right? Like that wasn't who the fuck I was, right? It just so happened that I'm a big dude. And I was raised in the streets, and I got caught up, right? Shit ended up happening, and damn, that ain't that life. That ain't the life for me. That is not the life for me. That's not what I want at all. I don't want this for my children, for my babies. Now I can't. I don't want that shit, right? But ain't no coincidences for me. The way I feel, everything happens for a reason, right? So this has been the fucking work, right, of molding me and making me and creating me to become the man that I'm going to ultimately be. I'm going to be that soldier who's helping lead the revolution for our people to get our country back, right? That's how I look at it. Just try to take some positive out of it, right? Because like, what the hell did it do for me being in there, right? I'm a more well-trained fighter, right? I whoop some ass. I'm more disciplined, right? I'm very, very respectful. The one thing you can say about being in prison, it's weird, right? How all these fucking thugged out ass fucking idiots with tattoos all over the face and all that shit or whatever, like they'll go to prison and be real fucking respectful. Like it's weird almost. Like you'll be standing there and like if one of them comes by and walk, excuse me, like weird, right? You can't have that fucking discipline out here and act like that. You act like savages out here. It's weird. This shit is weird, man. That fucking world in there is weird. And man, the food ain't shit. And if you don't have loved ones that are holding you down and sending you money, man, goddamn, I feel bad for that, man. I feel bad for you because that shit is bad. And y'all know, when I was doing time in the past in Texas prison, right? Been there before. Ashamed and sad to say, yeah. But back then there was the whole 3 meals a day shit, right? Y'all, I tell you, they don't do that shit no more. They don't give you fucking 3 meals. You get your 3 meals Monday through Friday. On Saturday and Sunday, you gotta wake up fucking like 4 in the morning and go get your breakfast, and you won't eat again till like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, right? And that's it. Ain't no dinner time or whatever. The people in there, motherfuckers in there is hungry, like they is hungry. And I'm like, damn, people don't have money and don't have people to send them money. It's rough, man. I'm like, damn, when they start doing that shit, right? I don't want to hear about that. Oh, they got 3 meals in a bed, and ain't no fucking 3 meals a day, man. I don't know when they stopped that shit, right? But that part right there was crazy because I'm a big boy, y'all. I eat, even though I don't like the food that they serve. I eat. I gotta go in there and I gotta get my motherfucking proteins and shit, right? Like I'm trying to go in there and I get on it. I'm finna go and do my push-ups and my sit-ups and all my shit, because I gotta get right. So I be trying to eat up a lot of food. But damn, I'll tell you what, that shit is just. It's hot. Ain't no ACs. Air conditioning. It's fucking hot in there, y'all. It's like a fucking oven. It's like you sitting in an oven all day. All right. Don't go to prison at all, y'all. One thing you don't want to do not go in the summertime in Texas. All right. That shit is going to. That shit's going to make you. Man, you don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't go to prison. Just don't do it. Just don't fuck up, right? Just don't fuck up. Just don't do it. It ain't worth it, y'all. I fuck around and bullshit, and I say things like, because people ask me questions all the time and shit like this, like, what would make it worth it? What are we doing? You know what? Just being real, just keeping it real. If I get $3 million a year, I'd go and do it a couple years, right? Something like that. Just so I can take off and go and live with my family and never have to fucking deal with anything again, right? Something like that. But that's different, right? That's different. That won't happen. Those type of scenarios won't happen. Those are all just fucking, just bullshitting around, right? But I'll tell you what, another thing about being in fucking prison, y'all, you think about the fucking punks, right? The weasels. We call them Bluefoot weasels. I call them fucking trans, non-binary, whatever. The ones, they got ones in there with tits and shit, like the flamboyant ones. Don't get it twisted. These motherfuckers will fight, all right? These motherfuckers will fight. They don't play. These motherfuckers will fight. You ain't finna go in there and think you finna just handle a punk or go and talk to them crazy, because they're gonna fight, and you'll be shocked. They be some of the ones who really with the shit. Like, they will really fucking get up in there and they will fight. Don't let them have a fucking lover or a love triangle in there. The shit that y'all would be seeing in there is like a fucking soap opera, yo. Love triangles between fucking inmates, fighting each other and shit, and crazy shit, yo. These men be having whole wives at home and shit, in there fucking with them boys and doing nasty things, yo. Like, man, I'm not even on that exposing type shit, right? Like, I'm not. But I was, had to be around the units that I went to. I had to go. My classification level I had to go and be around people doing serious time, right? Serious crimes. So I was around people who were affiliated with certain groups and organizations who were, in these certain groups and organizations, they're ones that actually have rank and have structure and stuff like that, right? And some of the ones who be having the high rank in these organizations be fucking with these boys, like on some straight up homosexual shit, yo. It's fucking crazy. It really is crazy, yo. Like, this shit is like, man, I don't know what the hell the world's coming to, y'all. But if this was part of the plan the entire time, to try to turn out the entire fucking world, to turn out society, whatever it seems like shit's working, right? Like, it seems like it's fucking working. I come home and I'm still on my same mindset, right? If anything, I'm more into my mindset and what I believe, my beliefs and how I think, how I'm trying to move militant with my children, how I'm trying to homeschool them, raise them differently, not do what society's always fucking done, right? More so now. But I come home, y'all. I got fucking nieces, cousins, family members, people coming out the motherfucking closet. This shit is really like a fucking. It's a fashion statement now. It really is. And I have more and more family who are just fucking following society and accepting it and thinking that I'm like, do y'all not? Y'all don't see the fucking play? Y'all don't see the play? Y'all really don't see the play? Right? Again, people gonna live the way they live, right? I can't sit here and fucking. But the shit is crazy, y'all. It really is crazy. Like, I come home and I hear more and all, like, it's like every other week. On one of my younger family members, close family members, like, close family members. I'm like, what? She's a what? She has a girlfriend. What? Like, and y'all, like, we're fucking gatherings and y'all are allowing, like, she's a fucking preteen. Like, what the fuck? Like, since elementary, y'all are accepting, like, this shit is crazy. It's fucking crazy, y'all. It's crazy. Shit didn't stop. It just got worse, right? Just like with this whole Charlie Kirk shit, right? Like, if you can't, like, look, I tried to sit there and I watched some of the fucking things that they had. And if you really tell me that y'all sat there and watched that and believed any of it, all right, you really got to sit down and just think about it, all right, and just go in like, look, y'all, those of us who are able to discern and see the world for what the fuck it is and see through the bullshit, it ain't easy living with this type of fucking, whatever you want to call it, right? Whatever it is that we were fucking blessed with to be able to have the eyes to see, the ears to hear, to know and see through the bullshit, right? Because, like, people I know fucking over there buying fucking memorial flowers and doing like this, man. People are really fucked up, man. People are fucked up, y'all. And you know, what can I say? I never been to jail or prison, but I went to rehab, and being around meth heads and people like that, starving for food, man. You know, prison's like a one big old rehab, man. Like, prison is really like one big rehab. Instead of you know, voluntary, it's involuntary, and you know, instead of just drug addicts, you have drug addicts, people who are also drug addicts and murderers and fucking rapists and people who are just fucking sick, yo. They're really sick. But now, you know, I can't even say so much as like rehab, because whatever fucking drug you want to do, you're gonna do it in prison still if you want to do it. Right? It's all accessible. It's all available. People are still getting fucked up in there. People are still shooting up dope. People are still snorting shit up their nose. People are still smoking pipes. All of it, yo, all of it. And like it's like, man, it really is a whole. It's an economic system within itself. How everything's ran. It really is a fucking trip, right? Like, you know, of course, me with my motherfucking criminal thinking, I don't stop, right? I get in there and I'm like, I fucked up. Let me stop. I start thinking about like, man, let me tap into this shit, right? How can I get my people to bring me some shit? Cause we finna make some money, right? That's bullshit, right? I can't fall short, y'all. I need help sometimes, right? I'm still learning to be a man. But I'd be damned if you see the type of money that you can make if you're in prison. Like, the hard part is just having to get put in there, right? Like, that's the hard part. But if you get a plan and set that shit up beforehand and get your people, your little network, and how you're gonna do it, man, you go in there and make fucking millions if you really wanted to, right? It ain't cool. It ain't. I'm not advocating for this shit, y'all. I'm just saying it's a whole fucking system within itself of how it's ran, the prices, how the shit's fucking sold, how much it's sold for. Like, one pack of cigarettes out here in the free world, right? A box of Newport 100, right? Costs like $9-10 here in Texas. That same box of Newport 100s inside the prison system, you will bust it down and you will make easily, and I mean easily, on the low side, $300, right? Easily. $10 to $300. You see the numbers, the math, right? You see the percentage. That shit is crazy, yo. A bullshit ass cell phone, right? Flip phones, 250, 300. You get these people a smartphone, touchscreen, right? And it could be them cheap ones that y'all go into the damn stores and y'all can go get you one for like what, 50 bucks, 60 bucks, 75, 100 bucks. That smartphone, 500, 750, 1,000. iPhone, oh shit, fuck you. You better have a couple. You better have a couple grand, right? And I don't mean when you 3, 4, 5 grand, you gonna pay for an iPhone. But people, but they got them in there. Motherfuckers got tablets, iPhones, everything you can think of, man. Everything. It's crazy, man. The shit is crazy now, right? But man, I wasn't trying to get on here and talk about prison and all that shit right now. But it's part of who I am, but it's not who I am, right? It's part of what I went through in my life, but it's not who I am as a person, y'all. I'm much, much more than that, right? I have things to offer to society, and I'm gonna continue doing it, right? I'm gonna make it right, and I'm gonna still tap in on my goddamn YouTube, y'all. And I gotta make this shit jump. I was surprised that I come home and I look at my shit. I'm like, damn, man. I figured I would have lost maybe 40, 50% of my subs, right? But my shit was still sitting at over 7,000, right? And I'm like, that's not a lot of people, but y'all, I worked hard to get them subscribers, right? I'm not somebody who ever bullshitted around and you can go and buy subscribers. I ain't never did no shit like that, y'all, ever. I really sat there, and this is the one thing in my life that I try to take serious. I had passion about it, right? Like this was something I was like, man, I'm gonna make a fucking YouTube and make money off of it. So when I came home and I still see that my subscriber count was still sitting at that, I'm like, you know what? I gotta stop bullshitting, I gotta stop bullshitting. It's gonna be another way for me to make passive income, so I can enjoy them finer things in life and not have to go do illegal shit like a dumbass and go to prison, right? Can't do it no more, I'm not doing it for real, but it's all wicked entertainment, man. I tell you what, it really is, man. But y'all know what it is, y'all know what it is, right? I don't have to say this. This is preaching to the choir, talking to y'all. Anyone who is subscribed to my channel. You see, we got some OGs in the chat here, right? When I mean OGs, I'm talking about in regards to this, what you want to call it, community. Y'all may not know. I don't know if y'all familiar, but you see the people with the wrench in my chat. Just know, y'all, we have some OGs, some very, very highly respected, very knowledgeable, intelligent people, all right, that are moderators in my chat. And just know that we all know what it is right here, right? We all know what it is. We do. Some of y'all may be new here, or not very familiar with my channel and my content, but throughout the years I've done my thing, and then I've put my work in to try to do what I had to do. It comes a time where you realize as a fucking person you cannot try and go and, how they say it, quote unquote, wake anybody up. You cannot try to give the information to anyone, loved ones, family members. It doesn't work. You can't do it, right? You can't. It doesn't go like that. It won't happen. You'll just fuck shit up for yourself, right? You will give yourself a headache. You will make your life stressful. You will cause division and just bullshit amongst you and your loved ones and family members. You can't do it, right? I found out that, there's my way. I can come on here on YouTube. I can talk my shit, say the things that I want to say, spread the stuff that I want to spread, information, things like that I talk about. And lo and behold, there's a fucking audience, and there's people who will come and find it, that want to hear it, that want to listen to it, that will appreciate the shit that they learned or that they didn't know before, and then now they know, so they can go out and be well equipped in this fucked up world to be able to live better and move differently, right? Because at the end of the day, my channel will bring that to you, right? If you follow it, you go back and look at shit. A lot of my videos been deleted, got taken off, but I promise you, you go on, see some of the older ones, you're gonna learn something. You're gonna see something that's gonna help you be able to maneuver through life better, more efficiently, safer. be able to protect your loved ones or your children better, be able to know what to look for, things to see that, are not okay and not good, right? Because there's a lot of shit happening in this world, y'all. A lot of fucked up shit. And it's almost to the point where almost every conspiracy theory that you ever heard out there or someone said, chances are the shit's probably true, right? And if it ain't true, there's some truth to it, right? We all know the whole PDF shit. We all know that is the one that's at the top. That shit is as real as it can be, all right? As real as it can be. They are doing shit to try to fucking ruin the minds and brainwash and indoctrinate and do shit to the children and the younger generation. They're getting it the worst right now. The ones in middle school and going into high school, they're the ones that are getting hit the worst, right? Because not only do they have the fucking smartphone and the internet with them, but their teachers and the ones that are supposed to be, they're also with the bullshit too, right? It's a big old fucking pot that they're just like, man, they're getting it from all angles, right? The shit is bad out there, The shit is bad. And if you don't know how to maneuver and be able to protect your children and live right out here, life gonna get you. It's gonna get you. It's happening to me and my family. I'm seeing my loved ones. I'm like, damn, there goes another one. Damn, shit. I would have rather you fucking probably been a fucking teen mom, or be like a little whore or something, right? God damn, you just went completely fucking crazy. Shit is crazy, y'all. Shit is crazy. But it is what it is, right? Like I said, I came back to tap in with everyone, let them know, hey, Conspiracy University is back. I don't know if I'm gonna make a pivot, what I'm gonna do as far as the content, if I'm gonna keep talking about the same type of shit that I've always talked about, or I do got some things that I'm gonna be able to bring to YouTube, make content about it, right? Some shit that's gonna, make y'all all think, make y'all appreciate it, to know it. So, I got a couple things in the lineup that I'm gonna put out there, right? But other than that, I don't know how I'm gonna do with the channel, what exactly I'm gonna do. I'm thinking maybe I'll do something differently. I don't know yet, right? But before I had got put away, I had started doing numerology readings, right? And the shit was actually kind of like, man, it was working. It was helping, right? But it was just me being petty, y'all, because I was seeing them fake ass people on YouTube talking about that they're the fucking numerologists and the greatest there is, and they're the ones that do this and do that and do that. And I'm like, I'll tell you what, I can do the same shit that you do, but I'm gonna do them for free. So I was just being petty, right? But it kind of helped. It helped the channel. So I might just jump into that again too, right? Just because I can, right? Free numerology readings, some type of shit like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, right? But I will get back to the monetization. I will get back to making this YouTube to help me, support me and my family, and afford some of them finer things in life, y'all. I won't be fucking up no more. I ain't gonna do it again. I can't do it no more. If I mess up again, y'all, I'm gonna be gone for I won't come home. Alright? I can't do it no more. So y'all gonna see the journey here. Once again, let's start over, back to fucking ground zero, right? Starting all over again. So y'all come rock with your boy, show some love. Like I always say, I appreciate every single one of y'all who is subscribed to my channel and come over here and show love, right? Because none of this shit happens without the people. I'd just be sitting here talking to my fucking phone by myself, just recording myself, right? None of it happens without the people coming over here and showing love. So I really do appreciate every single person that comes over here and supports my channel, y'all. So it is a little late out here where I'm at. I'm in Houston, Texas, to be exact, right? What time is it? It's 2 a.m. I'm finna go in there and enjoy the little things in life, right? My little baby girl, I'm finna go grab her and go have her just lay down and fall asleep with her right now, and just I'm finna go enjoy these little things that I've been missing out on, the shit that I've put in jeopardy. I fucked up, right? But they still there. They still love me unconditionally. and I gotta make it right, y'all. But y'all gonna be seeing me again. I'm gonna have to try to do this shit every day. Gotta put the work in, be consistent. It takes hard work. I know that. I see that, and hopefully I can hatch dragon. Man, what's good? What's good? One of my OGs right there. It takes hard work. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be like the homie Super Sly. Boy got big numbers over there now. I see him going live every day. I don't know how he do. I don't know how you do it, bro. I don't know how you do it, but you're doing it. You deserve that success, bro. You're gonna get that plaque, and I'm gonna fucking ride your coattail. It's always been, bro. Super Sly, if you still listening, bro, that's always been the fucking plan, bro. You gotta get to 100,000 subscribers so I can come and ride your coattail and get some of your subs, and I can get a plaque too. We all gonna eat, bro. Everybody gonna eat, right? We can go get the chains made with the grills. That's always been the plan, bro. I'm seeing you doing your thing. So we gotta get that. You gotta get that plaque, Super Sly, so I can ride the coattail, bro. It's all love, though, man. But like I said, y'all, I appreciate every single one of y'all who's still here, still coming around. And we'll do this again tomorrow. We'll come talk some shit, figure out something to talk about, y'all. But y'all all stay safe out there. Keep your loved ones and your family close to y'all. Make sure that y'all treat them right whenever y'all are there with them. Don't take it for granted, y'all. If people love y'all and they really do care about y'all, just show it back, right? Because you never know when that shit can get taken away from y'all. In the blink of an eye, that shit can all get taken away. And it ain't cool, man. But I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Peace out.